All right, welcome to another episode on evolving black hole surface CMDB for small businesses. I decided to add analysis, which I actually covered in the last video, but also we're now projecting the product catalog over to the view so that we can actually tell what is it that I have. So as a vendor, when I have new vendors over here, I have one interaction. So I added a table here called vendor interactions that basically keep track of anything that I have in my system, like a refrigerator or my iPhone or whatever, to document my interaction with the vendor. So I'm actually gonna add this here warranty open status, and I'm gonna say for my fridge by Samsung. Okay, so our Samsung manufacturer is Samsung, and the product is this fridge right here. The CI is going to be probably, uh, where did I put this thing? Right here, Bespoke A1. And this was open, I bought it, let's say, I don't know, like 4 years ago. So we're going to say 20, I think it was February. So I have a 3 year warranty on that. So as far as today, I'm just going to say it's the first. And it expired, let's see, it was I think 4 years ago. So what I really need to do is renew this warranty if I wanted to actually continue with this. So I don't have a case reference number now, but if I had one, I could put it in here. I can also put in who I want to talk to, what their email is, and what their phone number was. Negotiated extended warranty. She actually did. I just don't remember the details because I didn't check it at the time. So now is my chance, right? So we're gonna create interaction over here. Okay, it wants to validate. We're gonna say the first or eight, doesn't matter. And now we have this interaction. It's showing that this actually has expired, right? So not good. We can also analyze this particular product to say, hey, does this really have place in my CMDB? So what this will do, it will say, um, okay, it will have some information here, what to do, how to fix that. But if I analyze this from a product perspective, so here in the product list, if I say I want to do analyze, actually I did this already. Let me go back to, no, that's not what I, let's go back to products. We have an open CI on this, and we do have a hard drive, actually reference. So we're gonna analyze it through here. And this actually tells me, oh, this does not belong in the CMDB. You should probably remove this. So I think the AI suggestion is actually pretty good. But if I have a business and I have a device in there that I want to keep track of the warranty, let's say I have a refrigerator in one of my offices, I want to keep track of what I've done with that. So it will actually show right here. And I also added it to my graph view. So if I wanted to then look at this actually been normalized. Or we're gonna say, let me give me the storage device, and I stored it as a storage because it stores my food. And what it does here, it shows me that it's been normalized and approved. So the company association with this and the actual reference ID to the specific product is all listed right here. I have one-time cost, and I added this today, but if I wanted to modify it, I would show it here. The editing of this will also allow me to link a product. So if I actually wanted to link a different product, I can do that here. But this is a set linked product, so I'm not actually going to change it. I just have this warranty here is in progress because what I need to do is I will need to interact with the vendor to say, hey, I need to extend my warranty. Okay. So as far as normalization and the manufacturers and products and vendors, that's a new addition that I think can do a lot in a business, especially if somebody tries to remember What did I do with this? When did I get this? How much did I pay for it? And is it deductible in my W-2 or in my business taxes? So I definitely believe that this is part of a great offering. And also, since this is my black hole surfer company, I've normalized the company name and I basically showed how much does it cost to run it per hour. But this is my cost. If I actually run a cost dashboard on this, it will tell me now I'm burning $100,000 of expenses every month. And I want to go through this list and say, okay, I just added this. This added $3,000 to my overall cost, but it's not actually burned this month. This is just what it costs me every year to run this business, or every month to run this business. At the end of the year, we probably want to sum up all these downloaded CSVs and go into the W-2 form and then see if we can subtract it. So this service does not have business taxing yet, but I think I'm going to add that next so that you can actually run a analysis on what you can deduct within your business. And I think this is a great addition. So if you agree or disagree with it, let me know and I'll make the change. You can also, of course, you can create your own account here. So if you go to, um, let's go back to, you can create an owner account and you one employee for free, no problem. So if you start a company here, just enter your company name. If you have a DUNS number, if you don't have one, that's fine. What's your full name as the owner, and you're gonna have a username. So this username here, you want to save that because we're gonna set a password here. So you need to remember your username and password, and the reason is because with this username and password, once you actually are in the system, you can run API over here using a tool where you can update any incidents, any CIs, etc. by using these commands right here. So here there's a command, so we'll list all the products. So if I actually get the key from here, so on this tool right here, I can run a command that says run this Python command. This right here will actually create um, CIs and relationships and add a catalog entry. So you need to have your username and your password from the registration page. So if you run it as such, you'll be able to do that. And any of your employees can do that as well. They just need to have an account, right? So again, these tools are, in my opinion, really great for running a business, especially if you want to see what your business looks like. So this is what my business looks like. There are some things that are not associated with anyone, like this Andy, not related to anything. So Yaroslav Hatsky, who is my son, also not related with anything, but they can be on payroll. We haven't defined a role for them, so we can add them to the list and then add a role for them to take part in the business, associate them with the service, and so on. And then you will see a relationship between that person or any of these devices that are listed in here. So here again, we have a gas service, which would be a gas service like Solana or a crypto gas service that we have to pay for. Again, we have some incidents created for that, and they're closed. So as far as the business, I recommend this system because it will help you track everything you're doing in that business. So that's that. Thank you for watching and see you next time.